In the quiet, mist-laden village of Blackthorn, there stood a house that no one dared to approach. The White Hollow House. Its peeling walls, broken windows, and sagging porch gave it the look of a skeletal hand reaching out from the earth. Locals whispered that the house was alive, that it watched those who came near, and that those who entered never left the same. Three friends, Lena, Mark, and Theo, had grown up hearing the stories. They were skeptics, laughing at the superstitions of the villagers. So, on a dare, they decided to spend one night inside the White Hollow House. Just one night. What could go wrong? The arrival. The house loomed before them as they stepped through the rusted iron gate. The air was unnaturally still, as if the world held its breath. The front door groaned open on its own, revealing a dark hallway lined with dusty portraits, faces blurred as if someone had smeared them in haste. Creepy, Mark muttered, but he grinned. Perfect for ghost stories. They set up camp in the grand parlor, lighting candles that flickered despite the absence of wind. The house was cold, too cold, and their breath misted in the air. The whispering walls. As night deepened, the house began to breathe. At first, it was just faint sounds, a sigh behind the walls, a rustle in the empty upstairs rooms. Then came the whispers. "You shouldn't be here." Lena stiffened. "Did you guys hear that?" Theo scoffed. "Just the wind." But the voice came again, clearer this time, a woman's voice, soft but urgent. "Leave before it knows you're here." The shadow in the mirror. Mark wandered off to explore, drawn by a strange humming sound. He found himself in a bedroom with a cracked, full-length mirror. His reflection stared back, but then it smiled. Without him, his blood turned to ice. The reflection stepped forward, pressing a hand against the glass. The surface rippled like water. "Come closer," it whispered in his own voice. Mark stumbled back, but the reflection's fingers pushed through the glass, grasping for him. He ran, heart hammering, but when he burst back into the parlor, his friends didn't notice anything wrong. The thing in the basement. Theo, ever the curious one, found the basement door slightly ajar. A foul, wet smell oozed from the darkness below. "Guys, we should check this out," he said. Lena hesitated. "No way. Basements in horror stories are never a good idea." But Theo was already descending. The stairs groaned under his weight. At the bottom, his flashlight revealed something that made his stomach drop. A chair, ropes tied to it, stains on the floor. And then, from the shadows behind him, something inhaled, a deep, wet sound. Theo didn't wait to see what it was. He bolted upstairs, slamming the door shut. The truth of White Hollow. The three friends huddled together as the house grew louder. Footsteps above them, scratching in the walls, laughter where there was no one. Then the whispers became words. "They took my children," the voice wept. "They buried them in the walls." Lena's candle flickered wildly. In the sudden darkness, something brushed against her cheek. Cold, skeletal fingers. She screamed. The escape. They ran, stumbling through the house as doors slammed shut around them. The front door was gone, just a solid wall where it had been. Mark grabbed a fire poker and smashed a window. They tumbled out into the night, gasping, their skin prickling with unseen touches. The White Hollow House stood silent behind them, its windows dark. But as they fled down the road, one last whisper followed them on the wind. "You'll come back." They always come back. The aftermath. The villagers found them the next morning, pale and shaking. No one asked what they had seen. They already knew. The three friends never spoke of that night again. But sometimes, when the wind was just right, they heard the faintest echo of a woman's cry. And in their dreams, they saw the White Hollow House, waiting for them to return.